chicken get pepper. Pepper guinea fowl. Ah. How are you? Guinea fowl. Ẹran awo. Ah. Tomorrow is suya night. Jude! Long time, bro. How far? Omo, I don't miss you, go. Jude. Brother me of life. Jude NGs. My wife, they cook. She dey cook, sha. I'm like, give me meat, make I show you come and eat. My wife, they cook. Titi Obama, how are you, my love? You're supposed to call me the other day, you didn't call. What happened? Last energy, Muffin John. Are we looking out for a call tomorrow, Chichi? Someone say, give me the bone. How are you going to say the bone sweet? Guinea fowl. I'm going to tell you this breakfast, more or less. I had some tortilla, or is it called tortilla? At Auto House. Their food is quite nice. Auto House is on that Providence Road. You guys should try it out. Tacos. Their tacos were nice. Who else likes tacos? Normally, Romanian people know to get sense, Mr. Notice Me. I no get sense, I dey chop guinea fowl. You get sense, you dey go hungry. Olori Bruku. Your mama get sense, you open leg for your papa. If your mama get sense, now your papa should go knock. Of all the bus conductors on your street, She picked the one we no even fit do full time. Igbo no let your papa do bus conductor full time. Once you do morning shift like this, you go use the afternoon, smoke the Igbo of the shift where you do. Oyo They know they sell picking your parents for don't sell you since. If you think that now your parents born you, while life they go don't sell you. And then for carry you get kidnappers, may they use and collect, may they use to collect ransom. Any ransom, may the two of them share them. If now your papa, your mama born you. Your mama and your papa go join kidnapper, do JV, joint venture. Your mama and papa go carry you, give the kidnapper. Any ransom where you get, make they share 50-50, make they carry you, they go. Odori come on he say grandpa baby. Anything where you like, make you talk. Your mama open leg for 3 different bus conductors, can't choose the poorest. You say, nah, me no get sense. Your mama get sense. See, if you come to my page to throw me, I will throw you. The only difference between me and you is when I throw you, I get paid. When you throw me, you don't get paid. I don't want people know they throw me. There where I go catch you. You don't go like yourself. Oh. And I will get you. I'll wait for you. This chicken sweet. Yo, guys, she's wasting on nothing where you go do. I don't first do one. I don't give you rapture before Christ come back. You don't first go. Somebody said, I am not a good man. How can I be a good man when your mother is my role model? Oh, your mama had the copy. Now, a very important topic we get to talk about too. Waiting people to be talk yesterday. Instead of them talking, they are attacking. Okay, enough of the chicken. Go straight to the point. Are you paying me? Only in Nigeria, beggars are choosers. Do you pay me? I go still lick the whole meat for the whole bone. We still remain. No, you're eating chicken at 2 stages. You will first chop the meat, then you go chop the bone. Let them not stop. Oh. I mean, I like it when they troll me, so I can come back for them. I say, Daddy, please, that your face cap now fake. You try to find my mouth because you think I resemble your papa. Face cap where the designer of the face cap, now my guy, Michael Ekeade. The person will get the franchise is sell fake. I might say, why they chew like goats? I take no how goat they chew. Oh, I don't forget, say they sleep for the same room with your mama. When your mama they chew cola nuts. Because your man are full-time meh rakumi. Ah, you won't see me. No, hey, you are lucky you didn't get to that barrier. Which barrier? Oh, we're the one type barrier, Oh. When the time where you supposed to use go English class, they use a knack English teacher. I want to get sense. When you supposed to English class, they give English teacher BJ. Which day you want to get sense? Na barrier we want talk. Type am as barrier. Even your parents know how much money they waste for your education. Oh my God, just they burn your data. Any day they stop to throw me, I go talk. As long as they throw me, I go they answer them. So no be me. Forget, I don't chop the chicken finish. I they lick the bone. If you want me to talk, tell the rest of the people that join you here to be of good behavior. This no be local chicken at guinea fowl. Calm down. Your English teacher now. Your name na Bolaji. They call him Uncle BJ. And they give him BJ. When your mates they class, they learn. They learn other things. But you see, to be honest, English for no pay you. The only show where you learn from your mama and the one where you learn for school. Not being they feed you now. Waiting why use English do? When they talk English, may you not see money. I take the feed. You good as you no go the English class, so waiting you miss, say you no fit type for Daddy Freeze life. Waiting on sign with Daddy Freeze life. The real things that are important in your life. Now how you go stand for road, come back with like 2-5 this night. Where your children will take chop. You don't run. Question here. Why you no go the barrier? Thank God say you no go the barrier. We need to do doshi. What's your life means so. So let me see here again. No. My mouth no good though. I don't tell you say I don't want to burn your data. You think I enjoy? Well, I actually enjoy playing with the chicken bones. But you think I don't have what to say? They're carrying your dispatch. You want to give you the wristwatch. Say the kind of wristwatch where they give. Dispatch fit deliver them. I already don't want. Because the kind of wristwatch where they buy, now bullion van they deliver them. There's a difference. If you buy a wristwatch from Polo, they will deliver it with bullion van. Ah. Oh yeah. Hmm. Ah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I don't drink my water. Yes, now I have you people's time. How are you guys doing? Good evening, everyone. So, I'm not going to be here for too long because I'm so exhausted. As in, I don't remember the last time I was this tired. Like, what? I did weak. Hmm? Ah, welcome, 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 everybody. How una day? Ah, I'm just trying to respond to everybody. I want to say one man who want to negotiate with Gumi. Now, let's be serious about this. Let's have an intelligent conversation over this Peter Obi saga. let's be intellectuals. I know it's hard for some people, but let us just try. So, Peter Obi said that he would negotiate with repentant terrorists. You can Google it. I've watched the video. I can't play it because I don't own the copyright. Or in fact, as a matter of fact, let me see if I can look for it. Somebody sent me the video yesterday. I want to show it to you. Let me look for it. I'm looking for the video. Where's this interview? And somebody sent it to me yesterday. Guys, this time I apologize. This one is my own bad. Because guys, be a bit patient. Am I in the right account? So, does anybody have a copy of that video? I'm really tired and my brain is slow. I can't seem to find it. This kind of thing, you drink a bit of sugar, but I don't drink sugar today and I don't want to drink more. Wealth big 7. You are all jobless here. Since no be me insult, or no be only me insult, I want make una help me answer am. Make I pin am. Make una help me answer answer in papa, answer in mama. All of you. So you don't even have the video, foolish man. John Love World. You see, you think you can talk to every man the way you talk to your useless Olori Buruku Agbepo father at home. Adete Opolo. Aláìní kan ṣe. Gba rapture koko shi dànù jọ. You no realize say I no send you. Where the way they dey make I block am? Sorry guys, I'm a bit slow. Make una help me answer am. So, I'm looking for the video. Just somebody DM it to me, I beg you. I have it, but I can't find. I'm too tired. I've had a very busy day. You know, my brain is connected directly to my mouth, so I can yap, but it's not connected directly to my hands. So I won't be able to find things for you. I want to look for the video for you. I want to play the video and then tell you what I think about it. And then bring somebody up. Somebody sent it. I just can't find it anymore. And I don't want to talk about it. I have a video of a woman who is saying another one side of it. Okay, that's Oge vibes. I need you guys to watch the full video before we can anybody send me this video? Okay, somebody said I should search for it. Peter Obi negotiates with bandits. Sorry, I'm just typing that so that it can pop up. Okay, so I'm going to mute YouTube and Facebook. I think Instagram and TikTok are a bit more fair play. YouTube and Facebook have very little tolerance for anything copywritten. Absolutely. Absolutely. And guess what? I support him 100%. He's on the right path. Absolutely. He was asked, would you negotiate with bandits? And he said, Not in his exact words. He tried to play around and be a politician, but at the end of the day, he said he will negotiate with bandits. And he's right. It's fine. That he didn't say anything wrong. Made sense to me. That's my interpretation of what he said. And my only problem is, if it is Tinubu or Atiku that said this one, we will not have peace. I'm not saying what he said is wrong, but my question is, why do we have selective judgments for selective people? Imagine Tinubu has said this. Would this country will be upside down by now. He said if anyone wants peace, he'll negotiate with them. And that's what this government is doing. And that's what the last government did. It's not new. My problem is we have, in this country, when you like somebody, you have a special yardstick. But like I said, let me bring up people so they can share their own thoughts. How are you guys doing? I'm waiting. I'm sending requests to people. I'm so tired. My eyes are closing. I just said, make I just engage on a small. Giga is joining us. Giga. Gigito. Giga.
Now they hear me?
Yeah, we did hear you. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, great. I greet you. Fine. I greet you, Rob. First and foremost, here, let me start with my take on Peter Obi. I'm not a big fan of Peter Obi. I'm not a fan of him. I don't think, this is my opinion, though. Yeah. And anybody that knows me personally, anybody that knows me for a while now knows that I've never campaigned for Obi. I've never talked about him because I don't think Obi has what it takes to change Nigeria. I think he's a part of the whole rotting system, you know. For me, the only reason why, before going into this conversation, I just want to set out my, ground rules, make sure I understand where I stand.
Perfect.
The only reason why I thought I wanted Obi to win, even though I didn't vote for him, was because if Obi had won, the people would have won. You know what I mean? And the people would have had the feeling that right now our vote counts. So that was the only reason why I was rooting for him to win. It's not because I believed in his policy. It's not because I thought that he was going to change Nigeria whatsoever. Now, going to today's topic, I watched the video. I watched the interview yesterday. And there was no way he categorically said, I will negotiate with bandits.
But you see, he kept it open-ended. I will negotiate with anybody who I will negotiate with anybody who wants peace.
Yes, but Daddy Freeze, this is how.
But that is what this government is doing. That's why you have repentant Boko Haram.
The current Syrian president used to be Al Qaeda. You know what I'm saying? The current Syrian president now, the guy that they installed, used to be the #1 Al Qaeda man. Well, he was most wanted man in the CIA list for a long time. Later now, he's now the guy doing their bidding as the president. So all those ones, we have to understand that that's how politics is in the world. And Obi has not said anything wrong. However, my own is that let's not, because you don't like him, say he has said something out of the ordinary. You understand? He said he will go to war with them. Now, me, I'm expecting the Nigerian president, the Nigerian government to actually go to war with these people that have kidnapped our children. You understand what I'm saying? Because right now, the Nigerian president, the Nigerian government is not, to me, I don't know what they're doing on the ground, but I'm not seeing any changes. You know what I'm saying? If people are still being kidnapped, people are still being pied, people are still, every day there's something, like we have become insensitive. Like it's a normal thing now in Nigeria. Today we hear 20 people died here. Tomorrow we hear, before the end of this week now, we'll hear some kind of attack. So I feel like the government should, these people have waged war against the Nigerian states. The government should come out and wage war against them. Another thing before I will leave or let somebody say something is, I don't understand why we are rehabilitating terrorists.
Well, just don't call it out completely.
Sorry, I don't understand why we are rehabilitating these people.
Yeah, you can say bandits. Bandits still fly.
Because this, I saw a video online and I found it very ridiculous that you brought out people that you've rehabilitated and you're making them swear by a Quran. Yeah, the same Quran that these people use to carry out their attacks based on the belief of the Quran, that they are killing infidels and killing infidels, buying Christians and trying to convert them or whatever. I think there is something behind it. For if you ask me my own opinion, I cannot say, I'm not in government, I don't know what's going on, but to say you are rehabilitated, I don't know where they say rehabilitate people that, unless that you want to use them for something. You know what I'm saying? Unless say you get plan for them. It's the only way you can say somebody that has spied a whole village, spied people, all of a sudden, you put them in jail, they spend several months or several years, I don't know how long they spend. You bring them out and say they are rehabilitated. So, if you can rehabilitate a murderer, why are you not rehabilitating the Yahoo boys and Yahoo girls? You know what I'm saying? Why are you not rehabilitating the pedos?
Animal farm. Animal farm. Some animals are more equal than others.
Why you know? Because murder is a capital offense. Abi, murder is greater, is worse than stealing. Murder is worse than all these other things that people go and serve 20, 30 years for. You know, so if these people, because I don't know how long this terrorist served, but for my own calculation, it's like a couple of years. After they've committed a murder, not murder
by many people.
Sorry. After they've spied, not just against an individual, against a state. That is freeze here. In a country like America, even in where I live here in Europe, if you commit crime against an individual, it is not the same kind of consequence you get. Say you commit crime against the community. Now, if you commit crime against community, not be the same kind of what they call it, judgment you go get, consequence you get if you commit crime on a federal level or on a regional level. Now these people, they commit crime on a federal level, and I don't know how long they were locked up for, but they're coming outside forming rehabilitated. So that is to say, if me am a part of these people, I can actually do what I want to do, let myself be caught, do my time, come back as rehabilitated. I've already carried out what I want to carry out. I think for me as a Nigerian, if you ask me if I have the right to say, if they pass a memorandum tomorrow, they say come and vote, I think anybody that carries out a terrorist, an attack on a fellow Nigerian, that bite people or make people go through pain or whatever, kidnap or anything, it should be locked up for life. If possible, sir, may they buy them too. Because that is the only way out. Unless say that the freeze, I repeat, unless say the Nigerian state, has plans for these people that we don't know about. Just like America had plans for the Syrian president. That they removed him as most wanted man and installed him as the most powerful, the president of the state. Now they are using him to fight Hezbollah. You understand? Mm-hmm. So maybe they are planning to use these people to fight themselves. I don't know. We cannot on Jabo. That's my 2 cents.
All right, we have another gentleman with us. What are your thoughts? How come there is no woman in this conversation?
Lady Freeze, thank you for this opportunity.
Oh, wow, finally we've got a woman here.
And I want to piggyback from what my brother just said. And to be honest, you see, this thing that's happening in Nigeria, it's touching everybody, even people who are not in Nigeria. The last one that happened in Oyo State, someone close to me was involved in that. Someone close to me was in the military. So he was in the hospital for a while. You know, the Nigerian military never reports what happens. Like, it's always classified. People had flesh flying from here to there, like bombing up. Killing, they killed people.
They buy people. So, Jiga, don't run. Hey, Jiga.
I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, before they...
Okay, now the woman run. This conversation is bigger than women. And people want equal rights. Shey they see. Women want equal right, but they cannot talk when it comes to government matter. If now who they knock who now, you go see everywhere go all fool. I they hear you, my brother Jerry. Go ahead.
Yeah, so like I was saying, a lot of things happened there before these guys released the statement that they would respond just because the military came after them. And they released the video where they did what they did to one of the teachers. Like my brother just said, if you have the ability to rehabilitate a terrorist, terrorism should be the highest level of offense against any country. The boys who are so hungry, who the government and Nigeria has used poverty and hunger as a weapon against them, and they were only left with stealing as a means of survival. And some of the girls who were picked up on the street for trying to make ends meet with their bodies because they could get no work are rotting in jail. Some people protested because they wanted a better government, and they are in jail. No one is thinking of those people for rehabilitation and putting them. See, it tells me that for Nigeria to listen to you, you need to commit a crime. And the highest level of crime is terrorism. And these are the people that the government think that they will go to rehabilitate. You cannot.
Network.
You're mute.
Sorry, a call came in. I just ended it now. Can you hear me now?
Clearly, we're listening.
Thank you. When someone says, I'm rehabilitating a terrorist, and then you send them back into the forest to go to the people who know them and they know themselves. I feel like the Nigerian leaders do not understand that these terrorists could actually be sending these people as double agents to say we are coming out as to do some time and then go back to you and say we repented and release information to them. We keep wondering why our military is struggling to deal with. I think the US released a statement saying 30,000 Fulani militants. Why the Nigerian military cannot deal with 30,000 Fulani militants is because some of their people are in the military. So before you do anything, they already heard, they already know. A US citizen was kidnapped in Nigeria. Within 24 hours, they came to rescue that girl during the Chibok girl times. These are the same people where the US had a meeting with the Nigerian military. They were planning on what to do. And the so-called what bandits or whatever we call them started using masks at some point. These are classified information. Like, how do they get to know the plans that people have? It's because they have people in the military who speak to them. A gentleman in Nigeria took it upon himself to go do research and tell us how the military is struggling on the front, talking about food, talking about remuneration and everything. How did he end? You see, these are the things you look at and you know it's been politicized. And I heard a past governor accusing a sitting governor for your state that he's trying to spoil Tinubu's regime. Now, you see how this government uses the life of Nigerians to play, like it's like a chess game because nothing happens. They kidnap people and the federal government didn't say nothing. No one released no statement was released until several days and maybe weeks. And we were all about 2027 election. Is that how much the Nigerian life is now worth? That you don't care what's happening. All you need is the 2027 ticket. So it just goes to tell you that I don't know, but like my brother said, what can we do? Even people are afraid to vote because on the day of voting that it frees, you won't blame people who they just think that 5,000 is the only means they have to eat because hunger is a weapon. And then they give people 50,000, 5,000, you come out, they beat the hell out of you. They will take 5. It's just like there was this Indian analogy I saw where the man, he did something to the chicken, took the hair out, and he gave it some grain. The chicken came back to the man. So we are Nigerians at a level where we've been dehumanized. And once it's time for election, they start to share rice and Indomie noodles for you, and we forget about all the suffering. And my brother, let me chip in something here. The fact that
someone said Peter Obi never said that he will negotiate. That's a lie. He said he will negotiate with anybody that wants peace.
So sorry, brother. To speak on that, you see, like you said, my brother here, when Peter Obi says, I will negotiate with someone who wants peace, I don't think he's said anything that is wrong.
Neither do I. I think it made sense.
If these people come out today and say, this is the reason we've been saying this country would not work, or there is this tangible reason why they've been doing what they're doing, and they are ready to make it work, it is okay to sit at the table and speak with them. But of course, right from the Jonathan era, the Buhari era, the Tinubu era, they want peace by kidnapping children, women, and beheading people. So Peter Obi is speaking as a politician to say, if you say you want peace, I will give you peace. But from all indication, they don't want peace. Exactly. So it is clearly saying that he would give them war. So, like you said, the Syrian leader today is one of the top. We used to be one of the top Al Qaeda men. But everyone has a purpose and a use. So if Obi finds someone within them, for God's sake, there's someone called Shegumi in Nigeria who no one is talking about. Who tells you that people who are killing
buying.
Who was deported from Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia denied him entry to that country. You understand? A country that is supposed to be the holy land. Exactly. For the sheikhs of this world. They deported a sheikh. And
Nigerians are not thinking about it. You see, I'll say this. When people that have voices in Nigeria come out to say that they know people behind these people, these bandits, and the Nigerian government is not arresting those people, I have a problem with that. You see me? If Sunday Igboho can come out and say, let the government give me the power, I know the people behind these things, and the government is letting him walk around. You know what I'm saying? If Gumi can say, oh, we know these people, that they are our brothers.
They are our brothers.
So you are telling me that the people that went to kill
bye.
that kidnap, that buy certain people in a village, they are your brothers. And you're still bold to say it. And the Nigerian government, so it makes me feel like, is the Nigerian government not in on this as well? Because it is, see, there's no country in the world that things like that will be going on.
They would never accept it. They would never.
That will just be canned. I was thinking about it. Me, I live in France here. You think if they kidnap 35 children from a French school?
Kidnap one.
What? From a French school? See, let me tell you, the whole world will be on a shutdown. When I mean shutdown, the whole social media will be hearing pray for France. There will be hashtag pray for France trendy right now. You see, the Nigerians, we as Nigerians here, we have become so dehumanized that it is not and I have a problem with that. It's not normal for us. It is now normal. Like, brother, we are here now talking about this. Before Sunday, we'll see another attack on social media. And we'll read it and just scroll up again like it's a norm. You see, Baba, somebody said, I saw a video where the guy said, oh, look at Tinubu, he doesn't sleep till 4 a.m. I said, he should not even be sleeping at all. Like, he should not be. See, do you think, let me ask you a question. If it was Sheyi Tinubu that was in that bush right now, will Tinubu be sleeping? We saw Adil Abu's nephew that was kidnapped, and under 2 days or 3 days, they found him. They found them. I've seen another man came on TV, another famous Ahmed something, Baba something, that they kidnapped. They found their own children. So it's the children of the poor people that nobody can fight for, that they're playing. We are like pawns.
Yeah, exactly.
We are like pawns in this chessboard. Now we be the sacrificial lambs. So the kings, the knights, the bishop, the castle, all of them, you can't sacrifice them. If you come for them, we'll do something. Peter Obi said something that made me think, yeah. He said that the Nigerian army fought in Liberia, fought in Sierra Leone. The Nigerian army, I grew up, I went to a military school, Air Force Primary School, Ikeja. And when I was going to school back in the days, it was during the time of the Liberian War. Yeah? And I remember like it's yesterday, in my classroom, we used to see C-100, C-130 taking off. Ecomog.
Yeah, Nigeria Center, yes, definitely. Yeah, Nigeria.
We used to see them on a steady. Gallant soldiers, gallant Air Force men. They will go when they're coming back, you see them will come in with television and things. Of course, they went to loot. You know what I'm saying? After they finish, they will bring some things, which is normal in every war. But gallant. So, where are all these people? Where are our C-130s? Where are our jet fighters? If we can go as Ecomog and some and create peace in another man's country, how can we in our own country?
Well, if I can say something, we all you guys all agree that what he said, Obi, that negotiation, you don't see it as anything wrong. I disagree.
Okay.
In the fact that the past leaders, they have negotiated right from the time of the Niger Delta militants. Negotiation have always been
The key point, yeah.
And what solution has it brought to Nigeria by negotiating with people that doesn't bring peace?
But let me answer that. The Niger Delta militants, we don't hear them coughing these days now. Are they still disturbing?
Because I remember Niger Delta, are they solved?
No.
I'm not sure.
The negotiation, the problems are not solved. But the uprising, the shouting that these militants were making then are kidnapping and attacking communities and doing those things, I think they've been able to negotiate.
Sorry to cut you, my brother, because if they are feeding a handful of people, right,
to keep them quiet,
to curb the problem, but the problem are not being solved.
Yes,
if you understand me,
I get
just
your
a
point.
Handful of people. The reason for the what do you call unrest, when the Niger Delta whatever guys, I don't want to use the M word, became a phenomenon. You know, when they started their own problems, you know, it was just a few set of people that started the whole thing, right? And this set of people got a shot up to chop up. But their goal for causing unrest was that the Niger Delta was marginalized.
Yes.
Yeah. Is the Niger Delta still marginalized or not?
Yes. But are they killing people like they used? Are they buying people like they used to?
Yeah, but there were no solutions. What I'm trying to bring out here is that if you negotiate with these ones today, these people that you all said it is not a bad thing that he said we can negotiate, who's next to negotiate with tomorrow?
Okay, so I hear what you're saying now, but I'm from the school of thought that we are one Nigeria. You understand? Right. First and foremost, yeah. These people now in the Fulanis that are screaming and shouting, they want something. Although I disagree that they are planning to Islamize Nigeria, I don't think that's what they're planning to do. I think there's more to it. You understand? Now, if, for example, the Nigerian government can reach an agreement with them and say, okay, you know what? Stop your attacks. Stop all your this. If I say, okay, bring all your leaders and turn them to Asari Dokubo. You know what I'm saying? Give them the money, and so that they can at least stop buying our people. So that people can at least go back to farms. People can still live in peace.
You don't use problem to solve.
No. What I'm saying is, see, my brother here, the buying, is now too much. Right. See, when you have an injury, you have a cut and you are bleeding. Yeah, maybe now something happens with your leg when they cause the bleeding. The first thing they try to do as doctors is to stop the bleeding. Right? Because if they say, okay, no, let it bleed, let's look for what is causing the bleeding, you might bleed to death. Right. To die. So first things first, the country is bleeding. Let us stop the bleeding. Then now find a way to heal or fix what is causing the bleeding. Now I agree with you. They have not stopped the problem in Niger Delta. Niger Delta right now is a ticking time bomb. You know what I'm talking about? Let us be honest.
Bro, if we check the poverty, the statistic of poverty, what do you call? What's in
Poverty index.
What is it? Poverty index. Thank you, my brother. If you compare it with 10 years ago, it has skyrocketed. You know, it's going higher and higher. in the sense that I will borrow your word. It's a time bomb. It's a matter of when negotiation with this Fulani men or these bandits now. Only God knows who are the next group of people that will come up again to ask for negotiation. You can't solve solve a problem solve a problem with a certain solution, like and expect a different result every time. Like use a certain formula to solve a phenomenon and expect a result. Certain formula every time and you expect a different result.
But my brother, I think we are missing. I think we are missing what negotiation is.
Exactly. I was going to come in on this negotiation.
Okay, how can you explain negotiation?
Because when you are at war,
right,
and you try to dialogue, negotiation can be based on anything.
Anything.
You understand?
Yeah.
The negotiation is that for example, look at the ceasefire in America and Iran.
Thank you.
You understand?
I was going to say that.
They are still at war.
Thank
You
you.
understand? They are still at war. But they say, you know what?
They're negotiating.
Negotiation. So negotiation in that sense is, you know what? Stop the killing first. Come to the table. What is it that you people want and what is it that we want? So, see, my point is this, my brother. Let the buying first stop. Do you understand? Let the buying, and because here, we can be saying Peter Obi said wrong or he did wrong by saying this or by saying that. They are still buying our people. Do you understand? People are still buying. Children are still being kidnapped. Girls, everything, schools, villages, raised. You understand? Let us say, okay, you know what? Nobody is here. I'm not of the opinion that we have to negotiate with terrorists and say, you know what, terrorists, give them what they want. No. That's not how you show power. But see, let me ask you a question here. Right now, as we are right now, is the Nigerian government negotiating?
Yes.
Is the Nigerian government, are they fighting war against the people? Because if they were negotiating, I don't agree with you, you said yes. You know what I don't agree? If they were negotiating with them, they will not be doing what they are doing.
Well, I don't think it's negotiation. I think Nigeria does pay ransom.
Exactly. See,
Exactly.
let me tell you.
Exactly. So that's the difference. So that's a different phase.
There are three options.
This rehabilitation scheme, is it not part of a negotiation?
That rehabilitation scheme
was coming there as well.
Is a sign that they are paying ransom. That is where I was leading to.
In my opinion, I disagree. So the rehabilitation scheme, it's also a part of negotiation. Because if you listen to that white-bearded cleric, I've forgotten his name. That guy that you mentioned, that was deported. Yeah,
Gumi.
Yes, exactly. This negotiation thing where they go in, get these guys, put them in a certain prison and bring them out. If you listen to his interviews over and over again, the ideas he gives, right, about bringing these guys back into the society is what the Nigerian government have been using. Which means Nigerian government are negotiating because he counters, he talks.
Is he asleep? Please, you don't sleep.
No, I think
it looks like that too.
Baba don't storm back.
And nobody did there.
Right, you're so tired,
guys.
Don't snore. When you snore, they're gonna record you.
Who was calling you?
You get what you
You almost start to snore, yeah. You almost start to snore.
I don't know. I was just in that thing where they say. I did not miss a single word.
Baba, what did we talk last?
Who was calling you? Chupo.
Let's for work.
I was enjoying your gist, I swear. Say what you said. Say the last thing you said, I'll say it with you.
about Gumi?
I heard that part where he said, wait till he talk about Kumi.
Don't worry.
The legal style.
Okay, brother, let me say something here. You see,
Right.
I don't want to end the live
two different sets
because
of
the
people.
topic is very, very,
It is a very deep topic. You've
very
got two
deep
different
topic.
sets of people. Someone talked about the Niger Delta boys, and someone talked
Yes.
about Boko Haram. We have to draw a line between these people. The Niger Delta boys, although it's still illegal, they came with a picture of marginalization. Our people were down. Everything was pointing against us. If you check the rate of cancer in Niger Delta from polluted water.
I want to ask you a question quickly. If you have a problem, do you eat your own to show your frustration?
No, I'm coming there. You know, everything gets to it. No, never. That's not acceptable as well.
Thank you.
Now,
continue.
Now, those people came with something, right? And the few bad eggs amongst them saw that as an avenue to make money.
All right.
And then they became so selfish that they didn't care who they were hitting. But the first instance was about our place was being messed up, our lives were bad, and nobody cared for us. We were marginalized, and it looked like they were the one carrying the country, talking about resources. That was how it started, before a set of selfish individuals who today are very respected took over the whole thing. But now when you come to these people we are talking about today, please, what are they fighting for?
Yeah, bros. If we go back in time,
you have to go back to Mandam Folio's time.
The people you gave example of, that we made example of. See, I agree with, like, if you say you are marginalized, you are not being looked after. Fine, that's a good argument, right? But if you want to pour out your frustration, you don't pour out your frustration on your own.
On your people. That's why I said that a few bad eggs stole it. I understand you clearly.
I'm coming, right? When they started like voicing out, it was a good ideology. It was a good argument, good fight, good cause. But who suffered? Who bear the consequences? The same people that are marginalized, they made them even more marginalized, and they made them even more hungry.
That's what anarchy does.
No, that's what the elite does, not what anarchy does.
But the elite will always be there. They will always be there.
That's what the elite does. It wasn't anarchy. It was the elite.
No. Hold on. Amongst themselves, right? I think those guys, amongst themselves who came up to fight that battle, they lost control. They lost the vision. There's something about vision. If you can keep your vision and purpose, you won't lose it. But money answers all things. I didn't say it. It's in the Bible. That's powerful. When you use money, when money becomes your drive, a lot of things will go off track.
Can I say something? I don't think the drive of the Fulani bandit and headsmen or whatever they are called is money.
No, that we're not talking those guys. No, not them. I'm talking about the So that's why I said this.
We're just using them as a case study.
Yes, this Fulani guys now. When we start to look at them, let me remind us.
I think it is power.
Yes.
I think it is power.
If you go back over a decade ago, I don't want to mention anybody's name because some of them are live. Somebody said to us, Nigerians, that when they started, that people were looking at them like they were nothing. He said they were Islamic freedom fighters.
Boko Haram.
Yes, said that to us.
If you look at the people called the Fulanese, they are everywhere in the Sahel, in Mali, they are there, even in Niger and all those places. And if you look at their history, they are like the Muhammad of the Quran kind of people. You know what I mean? They want to go outside and conquer and be powerful and put their laws on ground, either in Sharia or whatever laws they have at
The
the
difference
time.
is we let this ones in. We
Now,
brought this
these ones, these Fulani people, it's not today they've been in Nigeria. I don't know if you know the story of Usman Danfodio. You understand? It's not today they've been trying to infiltrate Nigeria. They've been coming in. You know what I mean? And right now, it's just that it's so sad that right now in this APC regime, right? It is not like their tentacles are not like an octopus that has now spread far and wide.
They've held so much ground.
You
They're
know,
uncontrollable
they've
anymore.
always been there. You know what I'm saying? They've always been there. You know what I'm talking about? If you go back to even Obasanjo's time, they've always been there. You know, minor attacks here and there, minor coughing here and there. But now, it's like now they now have what? The cojones. They're like, okay, we don't arrive. And trust me, this is why we have to face them head on. You understand? Like, it's not even time to say, okay, let's peace talk. It's time to, because they are not ready for the peace talk. It's not
Even if they are ready for the peace talk,
it's not,
they should not be ready for peace talk.
It's not the Nigerian government to now say, you know what, let's talk in peace. Now, this is where I say I have no issue.
We should not be ready for peace talk, even if they are ready for peace talk.
No, you know why? See, you know why? In every war, if you look at all the wars across from time, if the person you are trying to fight war with against carry white flag, start to wave them, yes, you have to, yes. That is the rule of engagement. You understand? I cannot be waving white flag now. You can't come, they beat me. You feel me? If I'm waving white flag, you will say, okay, you don't ready. You carry the king's way. It's okay, sit down. Now, these are what I am. Now, remember, the person that wave white flag will always get the short end of the deal.
Definitely.
Remember that. So, if me and you were fighting war now, and I say, okay, white flag, peace talk. The onus is on me to say, okay, please, I know this war, I'm not winning it though. So, this is what I'm ready to offer. Then you now say, no, I will take this from you, I will take that from you to let you take this and take that. You understand? Now, the power in war, the strongest side never wave white flag. In this war now, the Nigerian government is the strongest side.
Wait, before white flag is being raised, the person waving the white flag sees that they are about to be destroyed.
That's when they wave white flag.
According to history. According to history. But in this scenario, we have not even moved a finger.
We're not exactly. So, this is where I'm going. Now, the Nigerian government have not even done anything to make these people want peace talk. So you cannot be saying, oh, I want peace talk with you. But this is where I was going before that the free started to snow earlier. See.
That's 3 bullets, Jesus Christ.
No vex.
No, that the breeze for the record, it did not snow.
It did not snow.
How did I even sleep?
It was not entering the mood.
This guy in a high neck.
Baba, I don't tire. And I said it earlier on. I was so tired I could not look for.
Let me also, please. Let me just say.
Sorry, I just throw that one in. See, I think the Nigerian government here has not even attacked them or destroyed them enough for them to say they want peace talk. You know what I'm saying? So, Nigerian government, I feel right now, the signs I'm seeing are signs of them saying, oh, he's trying to like calm them down. First and foremost, what are the signs? The first sign is all these girls and children are people when they buy and they kidnap. We've not seen any way that they brought them back. Chibok girls, they've not brought them back till today. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one. Secondly, all these people, we've not seen anybody. They say, okay, they don't buy these people, they don't buy that people. Thirdly, there are the ones that the Nigerian army managed to capture and arrest, sent to police station, sent to Kirikiri. You are bringing them back after a short period of time, telling us that they have been rehabilitated. That means you are, what's the word again? You are, what's the word? Whereby you are chill. You're just being cool, being nice with them. And finally, there are so many people that have come on air, that have come on the record to say they know the people behind these things. They know the people.
Brother, sorry.
The
blind said this brother won't talk. I will let you talk first.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I wanted to say this here. Just this thing you said now, right? I'll just try and summarize this. The topic here is Peter Obi and what he said. I hope we know that, whether we like it or not, Nigeria is we are a collection of people that have been ruined, I'm sorry to use that word, by religion. That if somebody comes out and that person says Bismillah or mentions Jesus, there is a softening. A man with a vision, a man who says he wants to unite Nigeria. You don't expect Peter Obi to just get up and tell you, I will kill all of them because they're saying...
for the teacher, yes, of course.
Thank you. That is going to kill all the bandits. Meanwhile, a large section of the North are seeing these people as brothers. One example is, do you know Shegumi's influence amongst the Northern people?
100% correct.
Do you know the Shegumi's influence amongst these Northern people?
I find that a bit strange because a large part of the North is seeing them as brothers. But the Northerners are the most people that have been pied in this.
I used the word before. When anarchy happens, when you can no longer control a section, it happens that way. These people were under control until they've lost it. Sorry, I just want to say this so we have it. So, Peter Obi saying, I remember that I explained that thing. The first thing he used before negotiating is, I will talk with them. I will talk. And then Rufai said, will you negotiate? He said, I will talk with whoever wants peace. I will negotiate. Brother, this is a statement from a man who knows what he is chasing and is in the political sphere.
Yeah.
All we need now, whether Obi or the current government, is you need to strategize in a way that you don't spook the people of the North to think that you are killing their people. Open their eyes to see that the enemy of one is the enemy of all. And for Obi to be able to penetrate the North, this is the only way he can do it. He has to be bringing
this. He's very politically correct.
I'm not a supporter
I hear that.
of Tinubu or Atiku. If Atiku had said this or Tinubu had said this, will you have taken it as penetrating the North?
No, my brother,
lightly?
Let me answer that.
If Tinubu is on the seat currently.
Tinubu is in power. He can't.
Okay, let's take Tinubu out of the equation.
Yes.
Atiku had made these statements.
Atiku
he didn't say yes.
Obi didn't make the statement that Buhari made.
Let me
haven't said what Buhari said. Yes.
He didn't say yes or no to Rufai's question, to the journalist question. He said, I will talk to who wants to talk, and who doesn't want to talk.
Who wants peace? Who wants peace?
We'll go ahead on for who doesn't want peace. I see that statement as a political strategy.
That is what
you know why?
Yes,
you know why? I agree with you. He's a politician. I agree with what you said, and I'm going to go in a little bit in my question. It's a political strategical statement in the sense that the North, they have the population. If you are running as a Southerner, you have no other option than to take a Northerner as a vice. Otherwise, you are going nowhere. Even Showore, all the times he had been running for presidency, his vices are always like the North, So it's a political statement, right? So now let's take Obi and Tinubu out of this. Who are the other bigger political big players in the race?
Donald Duke
made this statement. other bigger boys had made these same statements, you as a Obi supporter, what would you have done?
Well, you've tagged me an Obi supporter, which I haven't said to you, but that's fine.
Okay, sorry for judging.
No, that's okay. What I'm saying is, like you mentioned, Obi is not an Northerner. There are certain things you say as a Northerner, you get away with it, but Obi is not. And you have to be smart as a politician to be able to penetrate where you want to penetrate. The truth is, Obi has said that whoever wants peace, I will speak with them. But it is clear that these guys have no single iota or any sign of them wanting peace. Because even in the government that is rehabilitating them, they are still attacking people. So if I want to judge it, I know that what Obi is going to give them, because if this APC that is in the rehabilitation is there and they're still kidnapping and buying, it's when Obi is there that they will stop. So it simply would mean that they would still not be wanting peace. And when he says I would talk, nobody said he's going to talk to Fulanis. This thing is political. It's gone political. Let
me say something here.
So he needs to speak to the political sector, not the Fulanis.
I think what they've managed to do in Nigeria is to divide us in a way that it is the north against the rest of Nigeria. You understand? That we as common and normal, like average Nigerians, when you think about it, it's like, I remember when all these things started, I was still in Nigeria. Well, not when it started, but when it was still brewing. And we used to say, now them for they kill themselves now. Now them for they buy themselves. Yeah. And them, they made they buy themselves now. You understand? So, we have now, as Nigerians, it is like we forget that we are all Nigerians. We are starting to think about the Northerners. You see, when you guys are talking, you're saying, oh, the North. These people are still Nigerians, so let's not forget. You understand? We've now, and this is why there's an issue. Because even the Northerners now here, they feel as though other parts of Nigeria see them differently.
No. Let me say something again, bro. Now, when we say the North, if you want to win election in Nigeria, we're not saying the North because we're separating ourselves from them. If you don't penetrate the North, you're going nowhere. It's simple as that.
See, let me tell you something here. We know why, because the North has the
numbers. Yes.
It's like in America. There are some states that have the numbers that you need to win those states.
Yes.
We understand that. No,
I'm talking about. Hold on, brother. Sorry to say this, the highest level of illiteracy in Nigeria. I'm sorry to say,
yes.
I was born in Kano. I have a northern name Bashiru. I go by Bashiru as well. That's the name. Look, sorry, right before I say something. You see the northern people. When I was growing up, before we ran away because of the fights and everything from Kano and I went to Abuja, right? When it is time for election, so one and Namune, is this one our own? It doesn't matter if you are the worst person. If the imam or the leader, the religious leader then says one and Namune, Bismillah, anything you want to do, they will vote, they will give it to you.
Yes.
Right? So they are the people with numbers. They control the last section of the
let me go a bit deeper into what you just said. See, and that part whereby you see that division, it was not created by we as a people. This is where I was going before you interrupted me. It was created by colonization of the country. You know what I mean? It was intentional. You feel me? You see, as much as I said we are one. Yes, we are one in the sense that we are.
I know they do. I did fully awake. No worries.
I consider myself one as the South Africans, the Zimbabweans.
Now I want somebody to go down so we can bring John. John.
I think I'll leave that, please. We've spoken enough, actually.
Okay, let me bring John. Let us hear his side of the story.
All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you. It was.
I really, you see, let me tell you, left to me. Sorry, guys, left to me, I should be in bed. But we don't give enough attention to important issues. This is an important issue. And that's why I'm still here. The same people who come and say that the freeze, all you do on your channel is gossip. They will not see me here dozing off, but still waiting so that people can discuss matters that are pertinent to the nation. Thank you, my brother. Let me bring John.
Thank you,
I know
Daddy
John
Freeze.
is going to
Thank
have a
you.
different perspective.
You're doing a good, you're doing a good work.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
My
Bashir,
brother,
I'll remember
Chikaman.
that one.
I don't know if they
Oh, yeah,
No,
John.
no, you call me Chikaman. No problem. I hear you. See, when the other brother will leave now, he was talking about the North being like not as like in as a, like you see like giving your people their basic need as investments. You failed as a nation. You know what I mean? You understand how I mean? Yes, I hear you. For example, education to our leaders. They see it as a I brush my teeth
Okay.
You know, for example, education, which is, you know, no country that is great today, make from investing in their people in education. You know, they always go back. Like, it's always like their budget goes backward, you know, because they put in. Well, education is the biggest investment in the, or you can do to give to the nation. Definitely. But if you take it down to our country, you know, everything our leaders brings to us, they want to get something out of it. That's why they will tell you we are traveling to bring in foreign investors. When you bring in an investor, what do you want an investor to do? Investor will put in he's a businessman. He will put that's in the capital. That's the capitalist. That's the capitalist ideology that most of our leaders have, and this ideology is taken from where? From the colonial mentality. And that's where it's holding us down. That's why the North or most part of the country it is in the position where it is. As we speak. I feel like see the disservice that has been done. Yeah, if we need to like, because you can see that clearly there is a disagreement between northerners and other part of Nigeria. There is this thing that we are not one. Some people say we are not one. Me personally, in my own opinion, I think me and every other African that is a black person like me, that is melanated like me, we are one. That's my mindset. I'm a Pan-Africanist first. We are not one. It's a scam. You know why? Hold on. You sit in your office. Let me talk for myself. Let me talk for myself. All right. For me, yeah. You see, I see John might be from Congo. Me, I'm from Nigeria. I believe that me and John, we are brothers first before me and Cristiano Ronaldo. You get what I'm saying? Now, am I a Nigerian? Is John a Congolese? Yes. But I consider John my brother. Now, when it comes to like patriotism, I am a Nigerian. I will root for myself as a Nigerian. So, I am the man that is from Kano, that is a Nigerian like me. I see him as one as well. Because we are from the same country. But Jika, you know, let's be realistic around this thing. If you are left in a bush with Caucasians and you tend to interact with the Caucasians first before animals, what that means is that first and foremost you're human. Yes. You will identify yourself with humanity. Yes. Secondly, if you find yourself amongst Caucasians and Africans, you tend towards the Africans, people that have the same exactly. That's my point. Yes. With you, like mine. I'm going somewhere now. If you find yourself amongst Africans and you find yourself amongst Nigerians, Congolese, Kenyans, you tend towards the Nigerians, regardless of where they are from. Yes, I agree. Yes. But when you now come to Nigeria and find yourself amongst Yorubas, Hausas, and Igbos, you tend towards your tribe. Yes. Inherent in us as humans. It is something we cannot do away with. Of course. I've been hearing you guys talk all this while, and I want to ask a question. Just one question. I have
two options. I have one man that have negotiated, sympathized, rehabilitated, kissed, romanced terrorists, people that perpetrate, reintegrate them into the society. Some of them reintegrate them into the Nigerian army.
Yes,
I've
my
seen
darling.
one who have been tested and trusted.
Yes,
and
yes.
seen
I'm
what he
live,
has
but
done
I'm
with them.
free. Let's tidy this thing once and for
I
all.
have another one whom have not been tested and trusted, but he's saying
No, they
that
can't hear you. They can't. They can hear me, but they can't hear
I'm
you.
not going to
But you
negotiate
talk.
with these people.
I'm free. I'm free. I'm done.
Who are you going to choose? The one that has already,
the one that would not negotiate because I want to test something new.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, if the let me tell you guys what this thing is doing to the psychic of Nigerian soldiers. Whether you guys like it, if you speak to soldiers, you understand. You think soldiers are happy? They're not. Do you know how annoying it is that you go and dislodge a set of bloody stupid elements, and 1 day later you see them swearing by the Quran that they have changed? It is ridiculous. To me, you see them swearing by the Quran that they have changed.
You made an example of it, Gigaman. You know, like what they are doing is earlier on before you, John came on. You made an example of it. What they are fighting on is based on the book that they're going to swear on that they've repented.
Yes, it is the same book. They are swearing on the same book that they are using to fight. You feel me? It is just ridiculous. I don't understand. That's why I said, and I keep saying that the Nigerian government must be keen on it. So look at what one bloody son of a hippopotamus just wrote here. Obi will never be president. If you like, jump from now to tomorrow. Obi president, Obi no be president. It no concern me. It doesn't change anything. But what I'm praying is that one day, even if you are abroad, your grandfather or your father in the village, they will carry and let's see how it looks like. He can touch you. Don't worry. It is because he did Canada the clean sheet. He not gonna touch you. No worry. If you don't touch you, he gonna touch your uncle. Make I say something. He gonna touch your uncle. He gonna touch your papa. Many people don't think say this is about Obi or Tinubu or anything. See, I personally, I don't think that Peter Obi has what it takes to change Nigeria. Personally, I'm entitled to my opinion. But why I would like Obi to win, is that so that Nigerians can now understand that they have a voice, that their vote counts. So, Giga, do you know why I want Obi to win? Do you know why I want Obi to win? And I want anybody to come. I want even Tinubu to come and debunk this. I have tested Tinubu for 4 years. Yes. I have seen what it is like Tinubu for 4 years. I don't want it anymore. If it's a cow, bring a cow. My brother, John, even before Tinubu became president, I didn't want him. I preferred, do you understand? I preferred Obi. I preferred Shore. I preferred somebody else. Now I've tested him. Security, he has done nothing. Electricity, he has dropped our electricity from about 8 megawatts that he met it to about 3 point something.
What's the population of Nigeria that is using
about 3 point something gigawatts, and you electricity has done nothing. The petrol price. Okay, let's assume petrol price is a universal thing.
No, it's not a universal thing.
No, it is. Because for the petrol price, I have an issue because for a country like Nigeria that produces oil, that sells oil, I agree with you all. The price of petrol is high. I agree with you all. In Iran, the price of petrol is still low. That's why the fact that the strip of Hormuz has been blocked. And listen, when he came in and we removed that subsidy, I said something. Even when Peter Obi in the last campaign said he was going to remove subsidy, I personally sent him a message. That is a wrong idea. There is no country in the world that does not subsidize their primary source of energy. Especially oil-producing countries. Even the US and the UK subsidize their primary.
Even the non-oil producing states, they do subsidize.
They subsidize.
So you remove the subsidy on your primary source of energy. In Nigeria, you remove subsidy on both the primary and the semi-primary, because our primary source of energy is petrol, and the semi-primary is the national grid. You remove the both subsidies, and you that's where the problem is. When we have politicians that are businessmen. No, that if you have businessmen will be better politicians. No, if you have brother, don't please, brother, wait, hold on. The politicians we have are not businessmen. No, the politicians we have are not businessmen. Don't insult the integrity of businessmen by just calling those people businessmen. Hold on. You never make I land. Huh? Okay. When you invest when you put money in investments, automatically you expect returns, right? And businessmen in terms of campaign, okay. No, campaign. Whatever, bringing in. When you bring in foreign investors, you think you just bring in foreign investors for foreign investors to come and put their money. No, that you know that say so it will work. So these guys work hand in hand. Anybody that tells me that he's bringing in foreign investors, is a fool. Including whoever says it is a fool. You don't bring in foreign investors. You make your environment conducive for foreign investors to come. Have you ever seen the Crown Prince of Dubai or the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia going to look for investors?
John, let me buttress that point.
Investors come and look for them.
Let me buttress that point. You see, in a society where capitalism rules, there are certain words that they use throw around to blind people. You see, when they set up in the 80s, when Nigeria set up SAP, Structural Adjustment Program, if you remember, it was said that our naira was too high, right? That investors cannot buy Nigerian produce and sell because our naira was too high. And that, you know what, that this SAP that they want to
have you people seen this Olu that his mouth is big again? He has come out here and started typing nonsense. That the US and the UK does not subsidize fuel.
Yeah.
There is a cap on how much you should charge on energy in the United Kingdom. Please fact check me. There's a cap. That cap is a subsidy. So I know you didn't go to school. Don't come here to come and carry that big mouth that is like
I was in the US in February, and I realized the price of fuel in US is almost 2 times cheaper than the price of fuel. No, than the price of fuel in Europe.
Oh, definitely.
2 times cheaper.
Definitely.
The price of, you know why? Then I realized that's when I'm like, this is why in America you guys can drive huge cars.
But then again, you can't compare the transportation system in Europe with America. In Europe, how many people drive cars? Yeah.
Yeah,
it's not train system, tram, the bus system. The buses are more conducive.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think if the price of fuel in Europe is the same as in America, people will not drive?
Of course they will.
And so what are you saying? So eventually, it's like you're saying the chicken or the egg, which one come first? You understand? The price. Most people in Europe here, they don't drive because fuel too cost. You feel me? Put the fuel to the American price and see people buy big cars. Somebody saying Europe not get money, that's a lie.
Don't they joke yourself? That's a big fat lie.
Don't they joke yourself? About all those Americans, when you say they're America, now their hometown and in Europe. They come from here. They are not as extravagant and loud as Americans. But don't think Europeans don't have money. You're playing yourself to think that way.
I don't know.
You're playing yourself to think that way, but that's not what we're talking about. I'm saying, if you go back to SAP, so when the IMF and the World Bank talked Nigeria into what? Putting SAP into our system, Structural Adjustment Program, so that investors can come. That was the beginning of the what? Of the depreciation of the Naira. You can check it. You can check the map. Go and check the graph. It was the beginning of the depreciation of the Naira. And since that Structural Adjustment Program came to Nigeria, the Naira has not done better than it used to do.
Yeah,
That means so John, let me finish. 1 minute, please. So every time I hear people talk about foreign investors, it just reminds me of, can't you see that this idea of foreign investment is just a way to siphon, to scam the people?
Let me give you an example. When IBB introduced the structural adjustment program, the naira law crashed. But when IBB left and General Sani Abacha came in, because Nigeria was on heavy sanction, nobody was going to go and look for foreign investors.
Yes.
They were building the country. They were building the country in the country. The naira stabilized. For all the period Abacha was head of state, naira was stable, very stable.
Yes.
But these guys will come and tell you, we are going to look for foreign investors. We're going to look for foreign investors. The reason why foreign investors come to Dubai is because Dubai is safer than the US. That is why foreign investors come. That is why a billionaire in the US will want to buy an apartment in Dubai. That's automatic foreign investment. That is why a billionaire in Nigeria wants to buy an apartment in Dubai. That's automatic foreign investment. So why don't you sit back and make your
nation, and they will come. Foreign
investors will look for you.
They will come. You will even be choosing and say, I want this, I don't want that, I want this, I don't want that.
And that foreign investors, and this has always been P2B's manifesto. I will make production, provide infrastructure, and let
do you think China went to look for foreign investors?
They're not looking for any foreign investors.
They're going to look for foreign investors now. Now, foreign investors, they will find way to enter China and enter their markets. That's how it always works. You understand?
And please, Olu, please. When we want to talk about animal science, you come, let's talk. And they talk of subsidy on energy. They tell me say US and UK know they subsidize PMS. Is PMS the only energy source you know? Monkey. With your mouth like Pekus, we don't do.
Calm down, John. Calm down, please. Because of these people, they give me problem.
The issue of foreign investment, it makes me feel like Nigeria is not big enough to grow itself, that we need people to come and pump money into our country. That's how I feel. And me that we know how wealthy our... See, one of the things that we have that people don't know is our population. Which
it's because we don't...
The number of people we have as a nation, right? And the way we are growing, trust me, see, we should be actually competing with the top countries in the world, because we have the manpower, we have the mineral resources.
Giga, if you invest on your people, when we say investment on the individuals, I made example of like investing on education. Our leaders would never invest on education. Instead, they would never invest on the people based on like getting them educated. Instead, they would pump in money in the educational budgets to get a return, because that's all it's all about for them, you know. But when you're looking at a sector like education, you don't look at getting any return out of it. That's investing on the people, in the sense that when you invest on the people, you made mention, John, of like creating like a market whereby people come to buy and sell later. So like the way China is, like people travel to China. China doesn't talk about foreign investors, you know. China just they have invested. It's because they have invested on their people, and now the result is showing. Yes. And when the result shows, you know, it speaks for itself. You know, the people gives back what the country has invested in them, like based on the educational level, you know, and that's what Nigeria needs to do. So, but the problem with Nigeria is, let me tell you the problem with Nigeria. The first person that defined democracy was Aristotle, right? If I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong. As leadership of the people, for the people, and by the people, right?
Yeah, I don't think that's Aristotle. No, it's not Aristotle, no.
That's what I said.
Name skips.
Abraham Lincoln, right? Okay, Abraham Lincoln. I can't remember, but it's leadership of the people, by the people and for the people. But there was a caveat in it. For it to be successful, it needs to be educated.
John, one second, continue. I want to respond. There's somebody here, what's his name? Olu is saying that US does not subsidize fuel. My brother, you're very US does not subsidize fuel like the way Nigeria subsidize fuel. In the sense that we don't subsidize fuel like pump price in the US.
Exactly.
But trust me, they subsidize fuel.
Leave that you're wasting your saliva. I know him.
Okay, continue.
Now people wait
I was just going to
now people waiting to
enlighten
pay school fees for. I know him. So
they do subsidize fuel in the US so well.
Like I was saying. So there was a caveat for it to be successful. People now by education, knowing their rights. Now, if you keep Nigerians in the dark, then you can buy them during elections. Most of the people that are bought are people that are not properly.
Oh, sorry. The guy said, he said they don't subsidize fuel. What they have is low tax. What are you talking about? They say white summer is so imbo. What is it? It's not making the price lower. Anyway, John, at the end, you continue.
When you my answer. When you reduce taxes on something, it's just like
make the price of the thing lower.
Carbon tax. It is called carbon tax. May I tell you the word in English, common English? It's called carbon tax. If you want to reduce subsidy for fuel, you reduce carbon tax. You know, when you reduce carbon tax, it means you have subsidized fuel.
Brother, what I said here is even that I repeat, there is no civilization in the world that is progressive that does not subsidize their primary source of energy. I repeat, primary source of energy. You know why? Because energy.
It cannot go past.
Market.
It's a subsidy. Yes, of course. It's subsidy.
When I come out and say things and
people that
read your language in school will come here and be arguing with me. Leave Olu, let him talk. He can type pictures. Stay in the comment section and type. That's what he knows how to do best. Stay in the comment section and type.
What he's thinking is the way Nigeria subsidizes it.
No, I see here petrol. It is petrol now. Only petrol be energy.
I hear you continue.
But I don't blame him because someone that went to school to read Islamic. Oh, sorry. Let me read again. You're meant to read engineering. You're meant to read engineering. They go to read animal science. So, like I was saying, the reason why these people don't want to invest in education, look at it this way: when the military came into power after the Civil War, what did they invest in education? Because they knew that they did not need your votes to stay in power. They did not need your votes to stay in power. So they were okay liberating your minds. And that was why the first thing they did was to establish unity colleges. That's federal government colleges. Those federal government colleges existed two per state. A federal government college that's mixed and a federal government girls college.
Yes. Yes.
Maiduguri had federal government college, Maiduguri and federal government girls college, Potiskum. Anambra had federal government college, federal government girls college Onitsha, and federal government college Nibonise. The only state that had three was Lagos State. Federal government King's College, Queen's College, and Ichadiki.
Hey, Bobo Day.
It's not Lagos.
Lagos
has three: King's College, Queen's College, and Ichadiki. You get it? So those things were made to liberate the minds of Nigerians because the military knew that they did not need your votes to stay in power. So they didn't mind liberating your minds. Those federal government colleges, if you look at our sets, people that in their early 40s, late 50s, late 40s, early 50s, late 30s, any of us that can comprehend properly went to a federal government college. Most of us that can comprehend, then, if you know, I'm from Anambra.
if I see cousins, my cousins where they stay on each other, anyone who speak good English, the federal government college. You know how it is to pass common entrance to enter federal government. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. So you know that the military knew that they did not need your votes to stay in power, so they tried to liberate your mind. When the civilians came into power, what did they do? They killed those schools. That was the first thing they attacked. Those schools, they left it underfunded. Federal government college has a proper structure. Your maths teacher knows that he can be principal. Your maths teacher, who is teacher one, knows that one day you'll be principal in the federal government college. From being principal, my maths teacher became a director of Ministry of Education. Let me see where he became a director of Ministry of Education. So they're putting their best. They know that when the civilians came in, they knew that if you let federal government, because federal government colleges were affordable and very good, they knew that if they let it thrive, by now Nigeria would have had more than 70% literacy. Nigeria would have had more than 70% literacy. So the best thing to do was to leave it underfunded so that it would die a natural death. As a civil servant, my dad could drop us off in school on the first day of school, dip his hands in his back pocket, and give us 90 naira, 4 of us, to pay our school fees. But because they've left it underfunded and left it in the hands of private schools now, how many parents
and they started to build private schools? Yes,
how many parents can pay their children's school fees from the back of their pocket?
Not many.
So these civilians know what they're doing. Any civilian administration that wants to liberate Nigeria, the first thing he will do is to increase the budget of education.
And this brings me to what I was saying the other day about we look at the puppets and we don't find the puppeteers. You see, these civilian government and civilian rulers, all of them, they don't act on their own accord. They are all puppets to what? To the colonialists. Trust me. They are all puppets to the colonialists. They are not. They see them. They are what we call house niggers. You know what I'm talking about, house nigger. You see when house nigger. You know when the Oyibo come, when they come that time, they get certain black people when they put for field and they put some for house. Those ones when they put for house, they can't teach them how to speak English quicker. They can't learn quicker. So those ones were meant to go and rule over the ones in the field. When the Oyinbos were living, when they quote and unquote were living, because they never left, and they were saying they handed the country to who? Not the field niggers. They handed them to the house niggers.
And those ones, the house ones,
house end. Just say house end.
So those house end, now them still there. That them they are our so-called elites. You feel me? They own the banks, they run the banks, they run the media, they run all these government parastatals. They are still the one in power. You feel me? Those are the petty bourgeoisie.
Yeah.
You feel me? The black bourgeoisies. They are still the one in power.
Transfanon language.
Those are the ones in power till tomorrow. Those are the ones that will not educate the populace. Because they know, hold on, John, 1 minute. Because they know that the very moment they educate the populace will ask questions. And when people start to ask questions, that means their eyes are open. So what do? You keep them ignorant. And if somebody tries to enlighten them, you do what? See what happened in Zimbabwe. Sorry, John, 1 minute, I beg. See what happened in Zimbabwe. You feel me? Mugabe is now more like a demon. Well, he died like a wicked person. You see me? He died like a stupid man. But Mugabe was the person that freed the country, gave the farmlands to who? To black people and everything. But at the end of the day, they found a way to demonize him. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that he ruined the country. That's his story now. So what am I trying to say? These petty bourgeoisies, these black elites, when still they serve, trust me, you think, I'll tell you, I beat my chest. You think the Nigerian banks, the Zenith and the Eco banks, you think they are run or owned by Nigerians?
No.
Do you really think that our banks are owned by Nigerians?
They're not owned by us.
You will be dreaming. You understand? You'll be lost to think that they own the banks. I asked myself the other day, why is it that Nigerian presidents nowadays, when doing campaign, where do they run to? They go to London and go to what that house?
Chatham.
Chatham House.
Chatham House.
Chatham House to talk in Chatham House. What is going on there? If that is not just for validation.
So, like, you know, the thing is, we can blame the West for all we can. But what is the solution? What is the way forward? The way forward is we as Africans need to start thinking outside the box. For example, we need to understand that our system in Nigeria is built to keep the rich get extremely richer and the poor get poorer. For example, the Nigerian government is not interested in those that work in Dangote refinery. They're interested in Dangote. They forget that Dangote is just one Nigerian. But there are more than 5,000 Nigerians working in his refinery. They're not interested in those people that work there. They're only interested in him.
Yes.
And that is why it is okay for him to pay his engineers an entry-level salary of 400,000, but sell petrol at international market price.
But now they bail them out now.
So, I'm coming. So his output is sold at international market price, but his input.
You can't tell me that one person cannot change. El Salvador is a democratic state. They elected the man. It wasn't the military. You understand? But when he came in, he said, you know what? I am building prisons. They're the one that's what you want his prison to. He built very good prisons. So, but before you know it, they carry people enter prison. The judiciary, the legislative, everybody keep quiet because if any of the legislators talks, they ain't going to enter the prison too. Because it's the executive that is speaking. So when people say, "Oh, Nigeria's constitution," have you seen the Nigerian constitution?
This one, you get best way be your president, Best way be your president. Award out of 8 key projects in your administration. One company. If now you be permanent sec, what you go do? You go chop your. Why you do like this? It's not the worry. If I be permanent sec, why you do like this? This guy, now then they do all the projects in Nigeria.
Eco-Atlantic.
You can't be rich. You can't be as permanent sec. You can't tell me make a. What do you want me to do? We'll go chop it, the whole thing. We'll chop it. But if the body language of the man on top was prime and proper, you know Nigeria can get to a point where contracts are really bidded for. You advertise the contracts and people openly bid for those contracts.
Baba, my one thing I feel one of the biggest problems we get for Nigeria, that 1999 constitution, it has to be revisited first and foremost. You understand? Because I feel like it is one caveat that people hold on to.
There's nothing wrong with the 1999 constitution. 1999
Copy and
constitution
paste. It's a copy and paste
It's
constitution.
perfect. It's perfect.
In my opinion, it's perfect.
Let me give you an instance. Do you think you have a national assembly? We don't have a national assembly in Nigeria.
Well, from the look of things, we don't
have a national assembly in Nigeria. Let me tell you why we don't have a national assembly in Nigeria. The national anthem that was changed was sent to the National Assembly. The same day, all of them vetted it. No member of the National Assembly has the right to nay or aye to any bill without consulting his constituents. Let me give you an example. Let's say let's say I be Geisha for this context of this conversation. And they bring a law saying that Geishas will spend 8 years in prison. Through representation, I will not say no, I don't agree because of my interest. No, because I'm not representing myself. I am representing a group of people.
What the law permits in our constitution is that when that bill is read on a Monday, why the reason why the National Assembly does Thursdays and Fridays is so that you will go back to your constituency, hold a town hall meeting, tell them what the bill is.
How many Nigerians know their constituents, their rep members? How many Nigerians know?
Bro, the fact that Nigerians don't know, you who is representing them should know. All you need to do is to go to the constituency, the ones where you meet, sample their opinions. Sample the opinions of the ones where you meet. If I'm representing Navy South, Navy North, and Ekusi Federal constituency, I know the people I'm representing. I don't even need to travel. Create a WhatsApp group. Have the key people in the key communities in these constituencies in that WhatsApp group. If a bill comes to you, you send it to them. Take their opinion. Let them vote. And whatever they vote is what you say in the National Assembly. If you say your own opinion, you are representing yourself and not the people you're representing. You're representing yourself and not the people you're representing. So we don't have a National Assembly because I am telling you categorically, even if you sample the opinions of every Nigerian as of when they change the national anthem, they'll tell you we don't need it. So that opinion was only the opinion.
All right, guys, we've been on for almost 3 hours.
Of these people sitting there.
I don't sleep. I don't wake up. I still day here. It's fantastic conversation. Thank you, Jigga, my brother. Thank you very much. John, thank you very much.
First, before you go, I have a closing statement.
Oh yeah, I did it.
The 231 Ipunegi. You know what Ipunegi is? Because your mama. The way they call me noise maker, how your mama because they make noise when they knock up.
Calm down now.
Then go down. If they come knock out very hard, it goes.
John, that's not nice.
No, that's not nice.
Nice chatting up. Thank you, then freeze.
Good night, brothers. Good night.
The 231, I like it salty.